Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will be doing the Year 4 Fractions End of Unit Assessment. In this video you will be needing a pen and a piece of paper. There will be 10 questions. After each question, please pause the video and attempt the question, then press play to see the working out and solution. When you're ready, let's get started. Question 1. Complete the model. We have two numbers that are added together to equal 1. We know that we can write 1 as a fraction, 1 over 1, 2 over 2, or 10 over 10. It's basically the same number on the top and the same number on the bottom. So if we use 10 over 10, it will make it a lot easier to answer this question. We've got 7 over 10, add a fraction equals 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 10 over 10 minus 7 over 10. When we're minusing fractions, we keep the bottom number the same. 10 minus 7 is 3. So our answer in this circle would be 3 over 10. Question 2. What fraction of the shape is shaded in? What we need to do first is to count how many squares there are in total. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 squares. Now we're going to count how many are shaded in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares. Now when we're writing this as a fraction, we write down the number of squares in total is our bottom number, our denominator, and our top number, which is our numerator, we write down how many are shaded in, which is 5. 5/8 of this shape are shaded in. That's our answer. Question 3. Complete the model. This question is similar to our first question. So these two numbers added together will give us 2. What we need to do to find out this missing number is to take away 1 2/5 from 2. 2 minus 1 2/5. But we can't do that, so we are going to convert 2 and 1 2/5 into fractions. 2, that's just 2 over 1, minus 1 times by 5 is 5, plus 2 gives us 7. 7 over 5. Now, when we're minusing fractions from each other, we need the denominator, which is our bottom number, to be the same. Now, to make them the same, we can times the bottom number by 5. Whatever we do to the bottom, we also do to the top. So, if we have times 1 by 5, we are also going to times 2 by 5. 2 times by 5 gives us 10. We've now got an improper fraction. 10 over 5 minus 7 over 5. We keep the bottom number the same. 10 minus 7 gives us 3. So our answer is 3/5. Question 4. Which of these is the smallest fraction? we have 1 1/4, 6/4 and 3/4. Now our middle fraction, 6/4, is a top-heavy number, or an improper fraction. We can write this as a mixed number. To find out how many whole numbers we have, we see how many 4s go into 6? Well, only 1. So we've got 1 as our whole number. 6 minus 4 gives us 2, and that's all over 4. Now we are left with 1 1/4, 1 2/4 and 3/4. These two fractions both have a whole number, as you can see here. However, this fraction at the end, the 3/4, doesn't. This means that this must be our smallest fraction, because it doesn't have a whole number like the other two. Question 5. 10/8 minus 6/8. When we're taking away fractions from each other, the bottom number needs to be the same. So our bottom number stays the same, and all we need to do now is to take away the top two numbers. 10 minus 6 gives us 4. 4/8. Now, that's not the end. The fraction can be simplified. We can divide the top number and the bottom number by 4. 4 divided by 4 gives us 1. 8 divided by 4 gives us 2. So our answer is a half. Question 6. 4/6 plus 3/6 gives us 1 and something over 6. When we're adding, it's the same as taking away the bottom numbers, so the denominator needs to be the same, which they are. All that's left now is to add the top two numbers. 4 plus 3 gives us 7. Now we look at how many 6's are in 7. We know that there's 1. And we have our whole number here, so 1. We do 7 minus 6, which gives us 1. So our answer must be 1 and 1/6. Question 7. 1/4 equals something over 8, and that's also the same as something over 16. Our rule is, whatever we do to the bottom, we also do to the top. To get from 4 to 8, we've times by 2. We're going to do exactly the same to the top. 1 times by 2 is 2. Now for our second one. 8 times by 2 has given us 16. 2 times by 2 gives us 4. That means that 1/4 equals 2/8 equals 4/16. Question 8. 24/36 equals something over 9, which also equals something over 3. The rule was, whatever we do to the bottom, we also do to the top. To get from 36 to 9, we have divided by 4. We are going to do the same to the top number. 24 divided by 4 gives us 6. Now for the next one. To get from 9 to 3, we have divided by 3. So 6 divided by 3 gives us 2. And they are our answers. 24 over 36 equals 6 over 9 equals 2 over 3. Question 9. A block of cheese weighs 150 grams. James eats 4/10 of the cheese. Lily eats 6/10 of the cheese. How many more grams of cheese does Lily eat than James? We are going to start off by taking 6/10 away from 4/10. 6 over 10 minus 4 over 10. The bottom number will stay the same. All we have to do is to take away the top two numbers. 6 minus 4 gives us 2. 2 over 10. That's how much more Lily ate than James. Now we need to work out how many grams of cheese she has eaten more. What we are going to do is to divide 150 by 10. When we're dividing by 10, we're taking away a 0. So our answer is 15. Now to work out how many more grams of cheese Lily eats, we're going to do 15 times by 2. 15 times by 2 equals 30. Lily has eaten 30 more grams than James. And that's our answer. This is our last question. Question 10. 1/8 of something equals 13. What they have done is they have divided this number by 8 and they've gotten 13. The number divided by 8 is 13. Now we can do the opposite to find out that number. 13 times by 8 gives us this number. 13 times by 8, we're going to be using the column method. 8 times by 3 gives us 24. Write the 2 down there and the 4 here. 8 times by 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Our answer is 104. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped you. Please like and subscribe, and also click the bell button below to receive notifications on when I post new videos so that you don't miss out. See you next time. Bye!